Tulsa lost one of its most revered musicians on Monday when saxophonist Earl Clark died suddenly of a heart attack at the age of 58. Now, joining us this morning to lend perspective to a remarkable life and career are friends and fellow musicians Eldridge Jackson and keyboardist Adrian Robbins, and we thank both of you for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Eldridge, I know you knew Earl well, and I guess the first thing I think is, boy, 58, so much more to offer. It's taken at a relatively young age.
Absolutely, and Earl was such a great guy, just being a mentor to me personally, and just hearing the community in Tulsa. I mean, if there was an event that was going on, chances were, Earl was going to be a part of that, so he's definitely going to be missed here.
You know, musicians, many times they're very giving, and sometimes they play close to the vest and keep those great licks to themselves. And how was Earl? It strikes me as someone who shared.
Earl was such a giving person. Just as a musician, coming up, he had a chance to mentor me and had a chance to work with him closely. And he had such a great spirit. I enjoyed having the chance not only to work with him, but just to glean from him just the experience of being just a genuine person. And so, he had such a great sense of humor as well. Whenever we would get together, there was always a joke or something that he would be able to share. But we're definitely gonna miss Earl.
What kind of musician was he at the end of the day? How would you, describe how he played or what he had to offer?
Well, one thing about Earl, he always gave everything that he had into the show. And that's one thing that I admired about him. Actually, once he was off stage and we had a chance to kind of collaborate and see, how the show actually had gone. But while he was on stage, he gave it his all.
Yeah, and you played with him many, many times.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, coming up tonight, there's actually going to be a benefit concert. Tell us more about that.
Sure, a benefit concert for the Earl Clark Foundation at the Jazz Depot. And I'll have a chance to perform along with Chuck Sissel and some of the other musicians that are here in Tulsa, and actually have a chance to just pay tribute to someone that we love and will miss.
He's a Hall of Famer. Does he extend beyond the borders of Oklahoma? Are we talking about a guy that if you said the name Earl Clark, folks around the country, other musicians would know that name?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. He had a great presence regionally, and being proud to say that he was from Oklahoma, he represented us very well.
Okay, we're going to turn it over to you and let you play, a song you say was near and dear to Earl?
Wonderful World.
Well, let's go ahead. It is a wonderful world, and not a little sadder world without Earl Clark in it, but please, take it away.